I made that one call after what happened to my wife. My wife is the strongest person I know. She doesn't cry. Not at funerals, not at goodbyes, not ever. So when my phone lit up at midnight and I heard her voice, I didn't ask questions. I just grabbed my keys. When I got there, she was sitting on the curb outside the club, still dressed up, mascara down her face, one heel broken. She looked smaller than I had ever seen her. She told me what happened. A man had cornered her near the bathrooms, used the loud music as cover, used his size as a weapon. When she broke free, she went straight to staff and demanded to see the manager. He came out, looked her up and down, straightened his jacket, and said, "I think you have had too much to drink tonight, sweetheart." She hadn't had a single drink. She was the designated driver. He knew that. He just didn't care. Because the man who hurt her spent $10,000 a month in that club. He was protected. She was disposable. I got her home, called the police, filed the report, and gave every description I could. The officer was kind, but I could hear it in his voice. Rich club owner, no cooperating camera footage, a case that would sit in a pile and collect dust. I sat in my kitchen at 3 a.m. staring at the wall, and for the first time in 11 years, I thought about my father. He is not a good man. Prison wasn't something that happened to him. It was the result of choices he made again and again. Violence was his first language. I spent my whole childhood watching my mother flinch at loud noises because of him, and the day I turned 18, I walked out and never looked back. I built something different, something quiet, something clean. But I sat there listening to my wife cry through the walls of our bedroom. A woman who had done nothing wrong, who just wanted one good night out, who had been failed by every single person who was supposed to protect her. And I picked up the phone. He answered on the second ring. I told him everything. When I finished, there was a long silence, and then he said, "She your wife?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Send me the name, both of them." And God help me, I did. 4 days of silence. 4 days of sitting with what I had done, watching my wife stare at walls, wondering if I had made everything worse. Then the news broke. Police had found the man dead and taped to him, sealed in a bag like someone wanted it discovered, was a USB drive. 6 years of recordings organized by date. 41 women. He hadn't just done it to my wife. He had been doing it for years inside that club, and that owner had been covering it up every single time. The owner is now in custody facing charges that will put him away for the rest of his life. My father sent one text after. No explanation, no emotion, just, "It's done, lose this number." I haven't contacted him since. My wife is in therapy now. She has hard days, but last week she laughed at something stupid on TV, and I had to leave the room so she wouldn't see me fall apart. The investigation from that drive has now spread to 3 cities, and 41 families finally have answers they never thought they would get. So, AITA for making that call instead of waiting for a system that had already failed her the moment that owner smirked and walked away.